Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we're going to explore Maria's life story. So stay tuned so that you'll be able to watch it until the end. Yes, so Malia is a Ugandan and her now fiancé is a Paul. Malia and her fiancé met on F dating. Yeah, and she never knew that she will end up with a white man. As she opened up a profile on F13, she wanted to find a Kenyan man because she wanted to be married to a Kenyan man in the future. But unexpectedly, she ended up matching with a Polish guy who amused her and who won her heart. And the main reason why she fell for her now fiancé is because he was so funny that he would joke and she could laugh her lungs out. Yes, and also the fact that he would do anything to make sure that she is happy. He had that character, and who would not fall for a man that has such a character, who would go to an extreme to make sure that his partner is doing well, or to make sure his partner doesn't like anything at all. Of course, most women would fall for such a. The reason why Malia wanted to marry a Kenyan man was because she was influenced by the Ugandan Kenyan couple that was living in their neighborhood, and how they could behave towards each other and how they expressed their affection influenced Malia. That's why when she hopped on the dating site, she was looking primarily for a Kenyan man without knowing God has different plans for her when she landed on the Polish guys. And when they started to talk, to chat, to get to know each other, they started as friends. And after a month, they started like talking in February, being friends. And then after a month, they started to make it official. Then they became boyfriend and girlfriend. And so when they decided to be official, then they introduced to each other's family so that each other's family could know the person they are always talking to. When Malia's boyfriend did all that, it was so clear that he knew what he wanted, and he made clear that Malia was the right woman that I was looking for on that dating site. And as you can see, all that shows that Malia's see he's a man that knows what he wants, and when he wants something, he's not hesitant to go for it. When they introduced themselves to each other's family, they also started to plan when they could actually meet in real life, and they planned that they would meet after 3 months of long distance chatting, of getting to know each other more. So after the 3 months went by, there's some credentials that he has to first fulfill so that he can be able to apply for the visa. So the yellow fever vaccine, and so he did it, and he was told that he would get yellow fever certificate after a month or after months. But unexpectedly, that very day when he got the vaccine, he was called that he should come and pick the certificate. And such a surprise, yet they postponed their meeting. So they had nothing to do and just go with what they had decided, that they should postpone their meeting 3 more months. And so they continued to talk, get to know each other, and conquer themselves, and also to create that strong spark and connection. They continue to do that, and after 6 months went by, his fiancé embarked on the journey to apply for the visa, and he got the visa. Then he booked Airbnb, and also he bought the ticket. When all that was said, he told his family that he was embarking on the journey to go to Uganda, Africa, to meet his girlfriend. And his family were so worried or scared that they told him he should be on alert because Africa has lots of animals. Keep safe, and that they were in support of their relationship and they were not opposing it. So yeah, many women or many girls that embark on a journey to be in an interracial relationship face challenges, and one of the most challenges they face, the guy's family reject them because they're of a different culture background and they're not accustomed to it. Yes, but Malia didn't face that. she didn't get any family rejection, and that would go over for their relationship. So when the day that Malia was waiting for it reached, and so she got a driver and they hooked on to go to the airport to pick her now fiancé. And she reached there, she waited for some hours so that her fiancé could come outside. And when she spotted him, she was so guiltful that she couldn't contain her emotions, and she ran towards her fiancé because everything seemed like she was in a dream, because she never knew that she could be drawn to a white man or be with a white man, yet her dream man was a Kenyan. But all that showed that if it was meant to be, it will be. There is no need to force anything in life. Yes, because if you force something in life, then it won't be yours. When they hugged and then they went inside the car and then they went to their Airbnb. And so after spending some few days together, Malia's now fiancé wanted to meet Malia's parents, and so they embarked on the journey to go to the village so he could be able to meet her parents. And so when he reached there, he talked to Malia's parents that he wants to marry Malia, and she's the girl that he was looking for and the girl of his dreams. And so Malia's parents also didn't oppose of their relationship just because he's white, because some people can oppose the relationship, or they had a head goal to go to the next level in their relationship. And so Malia's now fiancé, when they went back to that Airbnb, he popped the question whether Malia wanted to marry him, and so she said yes, and that's how they were able to become engaged. And so days went by, and the week that he had to spend in Uganda had to come to an end. Before him leaving, he asked Malia whether she could be able to wait for him for 1 year, because he knew that he would be able to come back in Uganda after a year. So he asked Malia, and also Malia agreed that she could be able to wait for him, even though it could take that long, because what she felt was strong enough to keep the relationship going. But the week ended, and so he went back to Poland. And when he went back, Malia's neighbors started to harass her, like to verbally harass her, because they were jealous of her being with a white man. And so they said words that affected Malia like mentally. They told her she was too black for him. Imagine a fellow woman putting you down just because of your skin color and because they are jealous of you having what they don't have. And also they told her when he goes back to his country, he won't come back for her and he won't ever take her to Europe. And she was called a prostitute, and also people assumed that he had kids in his country. Just, I can't even imagine how someone can go to such lengths, but control what people can pull out through their mouth. Yes, and also when he went back, a month went by and Malia couldn't, go in her period. And so she told her fiancé that, yeah, maybe she was pregnant. And also it was true that she had become pregnant. So when she told her fiancé, he asked her what she wanted to do. And of course, she said what she wanted to do. And of course, he was in support of her decision. Yes, instead of just because someone can be like, oh, you should just abort it. I am not ready to have a kid right now. But he didn't say that. It was just in support of her having the baby. So she had to wait for him, went by. Also, at the end of 2024, November, he came back to meet her. And when he came back to meet her, she had already given birth, and she had given birth to a bouncing baby boy. And of course he was so delighted to meet his little family. Yes, and they spent some few days in Malia's village and also in Kampala, and then after they hopped on the airplane to go to Kenya, Nairobi, well, the British embassy where it is, and when they went there, he had to apply for a national visa for Malia, and also to get a temporary passport for his son so that he could travel with his parents. And so he did everything. He organized all the documents and he went to the officials and he answered all the questions that he was asked. And Malia was just outside waiting for her fiancé to come outside, and after a few days she was able to get a passport with an approved visa. Yes, and she was supposed to stay in Poland for 9 months, and those months she could be able to decide when she wants to get married finally to her fiancé. And so after some days they came back and in Uganda, of course, say goodbye to family, and then or bought tickets and then flew to Poland to be together to embark on a new journey. Malia's love story. Let me hope you have learned something from it. Yeah, it's always good to get a partner that is supportive of what you to do and what you do. So when you're looking for love, don't just look for someone because he loves you or she loves you. You're supposed to look for someone that is going to respect you, support you in every decision that you make. And also Malia has some advice for the single ladies out there that are looking for love on dating sites. One of the advice that she wants to give to the single ladies out there is to never give up. No matter how long it may take you to find true love or the right one for you, just be patient until that person comes into your life, because you may rush and get someone just because you're having pressure or you're under pressure, just also to fit in the society that you have a partner. No, when you meet your partner for the first time, you shouldn't intend to. When you do get pregnant the first time that you meet, your partner may not be ready to have a baby, or he may not be supportive of the decision that you're going to make at the end of it all. So you shouldn't. And also you get into a relationship, that you shouldn't compare your relationship to other people's relationship that you see online, because nobody puts that what they're going through really. They just put the highlights of their life on social media. So you shouldn't compare what you see there, because everybody's different. Whatever everybody's going through is different. So you should just don't compare and just be contented with the person you are in a relationship. Yes, and also lower your expectations, because things might not be the same as you thought they could be. Yes, you may fantasize that, oh, when I get a person, or if I get a white man, things are just going to be like this. It may be a different story and you may end up getting disappointed. So that's Malia's advice to the ladies that are single and all that are embarking on a journey to look for love, and also those who are already in love or but they have not met yet ready. So guys, if you've enjoyed Malia's story, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and thanks for watching. We love you for watching our returning subscribers, and if you're not yet a subscriber, hit the subscription button so that you become part of our family. Love you. Ciao ciao.